3 weeks after Alexis met David on Facebook, and only once in person, Alexis left in the middle of the night to go live with him. I believe that David kidnapped Alexis. David has told Alexis her whole entire life has been built on lies, that I am a very controlling, manipulating person, that I have gone out of my way to ruin people's lives. David has made Alexis believe that she was in a dangerous situation when she was living at home. He's trying to turn Alexis against her whole entire family. I absolutely believe David has brainwashed Alexis. I called the police when David came to the house and took Alexis. I was scared for my daughter. I didn't know who took her. I didn't know where she was going. I had no clue where David lived. I felt Alexis was in danger by being at David's, so I snooped on Alexis. I found on her Facebook page about them having sex, about the drinking, the marijuana that was being smoked in their house, and I found out that Alexis was shooting a gun. David is a survivalist. Any kind of meat he eats is either fished or hunted.
I've only physically talked to David in person one time. He came to Alexis's graduation party and he carries a gun. I told him, don't bring the gun. He brought the gun anyways, he left it in his car, but he wore his holster around the party the entire time, which really irritated me.
David's very eccentric. He wants to make marijuana legal. I've seen pictures of David with machine guns, machetes. David's very pompous.
It's anger that I feel towards David.
Mike has threatened to beat the crap out of him.
She has to open her eyes. She needs to see the danger.
I feel that David views Alexis as his possession, and I feel that he may use his guns to protect his possession.
I miss her so much. I love her, and I just want to make sure she's safe and not brought down by him.
Well, I have to tell you, as a parent, this is horrifying to me. I can't imagine in the middle of the night, somebody's coming and picking up my daughter. So what happened? Where were you? How did you discover her gone?
I was sitting in our living room. It was about 11:45, and all of a sudden, I see lights pull into our driveway. All of a sudden, I see someone throwing things into the car and jump in the car, and they took off. My first reaction was, oh my God, where's my daughter? Because that was
How'd
the
she
first
get out of
thing.
the house?
She snuck by behind me. I didn't even hear her.
Okay, were you home?
Yeah, I was actually in bed.
And you come to find out she's been picked up by who?
David and his mother.
Well, his mother was involved.
Yes.
So David, who's this boyfriend that she had known for how long?
At that time, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And she met him how?
On Facebook.
Didn't you introduce them?
Yes, to a point. I was on Facebook, and Lexi and I used to always tag each other and stuff. And I had seen a picture of him on a Facebook page, and I tagged her in it, not thinking anything of it, and it turned around and it bit me.
Was this just kind of a joke?
It was a big joke, yeah.
Like, oh, how about this one?
Right.
And you were just joking because you
Yes.
thought this is not her type.
No, not her type at all. No.
So you thought she would just go, yeah, ha, ha.
Right.
But they somehow started talking.
Correct.
So your joke backfired,
It backfired big time.
and they wound up actually getting together.
Yes, they did.
Okay. So did you know they were talking?
I did know they were talking. He actually reached out and talked to me a little bit. Just very little. He seemed like a gentleman at first. And I was like, it's okay, they can talk. He lived 3 hours away from the home. Never thought they would meet up or any of that.
During this time that she's talking to him, you said she started getting sneaky and lying.
Correct. And rebellious. She would sneak around. There's times set on our phone, even with her being 18. After a certain hour, it's time for bed. You don't need to be on your cell phone all night long. And she would be sneaking on her phone. She went shopping, and she bought some real, I call it slutwear, underwear. There was no reason for it. And I knew that there was an ultimate motive when I found out that she had that, but she was hiding it from me. And I told her, you're 18, you need to be an adult, you need to talk to me.
And of course, we know the point is, once they get to be 18, you become an influencer,
Right.
not a director.
Right.
You can kind of try to influence them what to say or do or where not to go or go, but you don't really control it.
Right.
So you were in a position of not being able to dictate, but just try to influence.
Correct.